Hey, what's up everybody?
What's going on?
This is Tony.
And I'm Jenny.
And we are Lido Loca, and this is Losing Weight for a Cruise. It's the week 18 update. Welcome back to the channel. If you're brand new here, if you're into cruising, if you're into a healthier lifestyle, consider subscribing with the notification bell on. That way you don't miss out on any of our content. Now, Jenny, we are back after a week of gaining weight. 2 weeks ago, we were on a cruise ship, and we came back last week, and we found that we had gained some weight. I believe I gained like 3.5 pounds, and you gained 5 pounds.
5.
So how was the last week for you? I had some pretty interesting body change. The first question is, and this was asked last week, are we still doing Weight Watchers since we've come back off the cruise? What is your, I don't know that we have an official approach to what we're doing with our diet, our food choices. How are you making your food choices this week?
Of course, so I'm just eating the 3 meals.
Yep.
Well, I really don't even eat breakfast, so it's really 2 meals, just lunch and our dinner. Just trying to make right choices with a lot of vegetables and, lower calorie, lean meats. And you got us an air fryer.
I did get us an air fryer. So I'm a little bit, we're codependent on each other, and we co-enable each other. And so left to our own bad habits, we will eat out super often. We will eat out and eat really poor food. And so I've kind of tried to step up a little bit and not initiate those conversations and not really play into those conversations. And I do most of the grocery shopping, so I've only been stocking the house with food that would be lower in calorie and fat. Right. So not a lot of sweets, not a lot of high carb snacks. We've been eating lean protein. When we've done prepackaged stuff, we've been doing lean cuisine. I know people are worried that those are high in sodium, but we usually only have one of those a day. We've had some fruit in the house, and really everything's been on the low calorie tip. And so, but really we got this air fryer, and so we did go through a couple days of like, what else can we put in the air fryer? What can we make in the air fryer?
But it was always healthy stuff. It was chicken and
chicken. We made like a lean steak in the air fryer.
Yeah.
I tell you what I did today that you don't know about. I had a lean cuisine pepperoni pizza. I had it on the little tray to put it in the microwave. I said, I think this will fit in the air fryer.
No, it didn't.
It did. So I air fried my pizza, and it was good. It came out crisp, and it was delicious.
That's wild.
So
you did that.
So we're not tracking anything. We're not on keto. We're not doing any intermittent fasting since we've been back, and we aren't doing Weight Watchers. We are just eating lower calories. We're not snacking, and we're only eating 2 meals a day, and sometimes we'll have like a protein shake for breakfast. So.
I almost want to go back to the fasting though.
I do like the intermittent fasting.
Yeah.
We jumped off of it when we went on the cruise, and we haven't jumped back on it. And I probably eat something like at 10 o'clock every day, so I'm a little bit like intermittent fasting. Right. So the 2 times that I eat, I'll usually eat like at 10 o'clock and at 5 o'clock. And that's pretty much it. So that's been pretty interesting. Now the other thing that's happened since we come back from the cruise, and I don't mean to be too transparent and hopefully not too gross, but my body started to regulate itself better. I don't feel like I wasn't using the restroom normally on the cruise ship, but I feel like since I've been back, I've used the restroom more frequently as far as, the number 2.
And I mean, not to be graphic, but I believe 1 and 2 has picked up.
Yeah.
There's not as much salt in the foods that we're having compared to what we had on the cruise. And so I definitely think that has helped.
I feel real healthy in that aspect.
Well,
let's just leave it at that. Everything's been working out really well that way.
And I've always like when the kids were growing up, oh, you don't feel good? Oh, your nose is running? Maybe you have to poop. You'll feel better.
I don't know if I mentioned this on the last video, but somebody asked us on our Tuesday night live show. We do go live every Tuesday night, so if you want to try to ask us a question in real time, join us at 9 p.m. Eastern on Tuesday nights. But somebody asked me last night, we're recording this on Wednesday, somebody asked me last night, did I get any gout attacks on the cruise ship? I tried to be careful with what I ate on the cruise ship. I didn't go heavy on the beef. I tried to, but I did take the cherry celery root pills with me, and those have been working. I've almost, I don't take them daily. When I first got them, I was taking them daily, and it really did eradicate my pain. The whole goal is of that supplement is to remove uric acid. I think it's uric acid. Whatever the acid is that causes gout, but to remove that from your system. I feel like it did that pretty well. It's not an endorsement. I'm not a doctor. Before you use anything like that, make sure you check with a doctor. But for me personally, it worked. And so I did take those on the cruise ship. And I think only twice during the week of the cruise, I felt a little tinge in my toes. And I took the supplements then. But I'm not taking them every day. But I feel like since we've been back, I've taken them twice when I felt like maybe my feet were starting to hurt. So that's kind of the trigger for me on the front end.
Yeah, and you're going to Japan soon, so
yes, So 20. I think it's 19 days now until I go to Asia.
Yeah, and I do think that you need to see the doctor to get a prescription to take with you, just because you don't know what the foods are there.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. If we can get that was the problem. So a few months ago, we tried to get into the doctor and we couldn't do it. We couldn't get an appointment for 6 weeks, and so we didn't follow up with it. But maybe I'll go to urgent care or something.
Yeah, urgent care or the teledoctor.
The other interesting thing, so I've done some of these walking videos, and people have commented that it sounds like I'm out of breath. I think I have sinus issues, so I breathe really hard. I can be perfectly relaxed. And on those walking videos and a lot of the vlogs, I am talking a lot. And so I'm trying to force myself to breathe through my nose. And it wheezes a little bit. So just want to let everybody know I'm okay. I'm not, there are some people that are concerned with my breathing. I'm not particularly out of breath. And if you do like the guided walking videos that we've had on the channel, we did make another channel called Walking for Weight Loss. And there's about 3 walks up over there. I'll leave a link for that in the description. So got that going on and been getting some feedback that's been helpful. So if you're looking for somebody to distract you while you try to get 20 minutes in or 10 minutes in,
listen to this guy.
Check out, who knows what I'm talking about, but check that out. But okay, so that's I think that's got us caught up on all the conversations from the last video. But the big question is, did we get back on track? Have we continued in a downward spiral or an upward weight gain? Or did we actually lose some weight this week when we've been back from the cruise? Jenny, do you want to tell the people how it turned? So just to recap on Jenny, last week she gained 5 pounds on the cruise. A lot of people said that wasn't a big deal, so that was very positive. Thanks for that reinforcement.
Thank you.
Jenny, how was your week this week?
This week, I lost those 5 pounds.
You lost exactly 5 pounds. You gained exactly 5. You lost exactly 5. So it's almost like you hit the reset button before you went on the cruise. So now at week 18... you were back to being down, I think 29.8 pounds. Yeah. Since we've been doing this for the 18 weeks.
So Vista, here I come. 50.
Yeah.
I'm hoping 50 for Vista.
Yeah, so get to 50 pounds down before we get... How many days is that? Another 50 days until
maybe 40-something.
40-something days. So that's a good goal. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, we're back. And I thought the cool thing that you did last week is you named the time that we're not cruising as the off-season.
That's right.
So 20 more pounds to lose in the off season. I got mine here. I'll give you the specific number. Last week I weighed 324.9 pounds. Last week that was a gain of 3.4 pounds for me from the cruise. This week I'm still in the 320s. 320.4 pounds for a loss of 4.5 pounds. And I am back to negative 29.9 pounds. So
proud of you.
I think at one point I was at 30, so I don't think I'm all the way back, but I lost more weight than I gained on the cruise, so I would say definitely back on track.
Absolutely.
Definitely back on track. So that's encouraging. Going to continue to do what we're doing and just, no snacking. And the big deal is not having any food in the house, I think.
And listen, I appreciate you not...
We're trying to starve ourselves. There's no food in the house.
Well, I mean, and it's better that way.
No, I mean, to be fair, we've got like, 8 pieces of chicken breast that we can now put in the air fryer. We've got 10 lean cuisine. I mean, we're not actually starving over here. No. We've got 2 bags of lettuce. We just don't have 10 bags of potato chips.
Some Swiss rolls.
We don't have Swiss rolls and those kind of things. So,
although I would like some Italian ices.
No. How about that? I'm just going to be hardcore. No. You know where it is. You can't have it, Jenny. No, so it's kind of easier when you don't have it. So
I appreciate you doing that.
Out of sight, out of mind. I'll give in. See, that's
I know.
So I've got to take a hard stance. But yeah, back on track this week. We're both down, and hopefully that continues. I'm cruising in a couple weeks, and then we're cruising together again in a little over a month. So it's going to be the on season again pretty soon. So we got to drop these LBSs during the off season.
That's right.
How are you guys doing out there? Everybody doing good? Are you still tracking along? Are you still losing weight? Every week we hear in the comments about people and their success stories. We hear about people that are like us sometimes who are struggling to get by. And the cool thing is, it really shows that as a community, there's people at all walks. We have people say, hey, I lose weight on a cruise. We have people say I gain weight on the cruise. We got people saying I'm struggling right now. People saying I'm losing weight like there's nobody's business. I found the magic formula. So the cool thing is it's all one big community. Jump down in the comments, share your story, encourage somebody else. If you're somebody that's losing a bunch of weight, just go tell somebody that they can do it too. That's super encouraging. But we appreciate it. You guys are really the fuel that keeps us going. A little bit of we don't want to disappoint you, and then also we take a whole lot of encouragement from your comments. So
well, and listen, we've also people like us, like you said, in the same struggle.
Yeah.
But also people that are life coaches and fitness instructors reaching out to try to help us, and that's much appreciated also.
Super encouraging. Mm-hmm. Well, thank you guys so much for stopping by. If you found the information helpful, hit the like button and maybe share it with somebody that's trying to lose some weight. Get them over here and we can join everybody into the conversation. Again, consider subscribing if you are new here. My name's Tony.
And I'm Jenny.
And we are Lido Loca. We're losing weight for a cruise. And until the next time,
we'll see you on the Lido.
We'll see you on the Lido.
Bye.
Bye.